Hi, my name is Russ Lag, and I'm a real estate consultant, coach, and trainer. And one of the things I want to ask you today is this. When you're approaching your business, are you trying to milk the cow or are you feeding your cash cow? Now, I know some of you guys might be like, Russ, come on, man, really? This is the kind of nonsense you bring to me? But let me explain. It'll make sense to you here in a second. See, as a managing broker of a real estate office for a number of years, I've owned my own real estate company. My last team closed over $750 million in real estate with 28 offices, 22 managers, and 900 real estate agents. So I'm telling you what, guys, I've seen this at a big level. And I see this happen in the real estate industry from new home construction people. I see it with title people, I see it with mortgage people, I see it with insurance people, and I also see it with home inspectors and pretty much all the other affiliates around the real estate business. What I see people doing is trying to milk the cow. What they're doing is they approach the business and they approach the real estate agents and they approach the offices and the brokers and the owners as if they're trying to get something from them. Now, some of them will get a little bit sneaky about it. It's like, well, we'll bring you food. And it's like, well, great, so you're gonna bribe me to get something from me. It's a completely different mindset when you're talking about milking a cow versus feeding the cash cow. So what I want to tell you is this. You got to stop looking at the business like you're trying to milk a cow. Because what happens is if you're milking the cow, you're going to get a little bit of milk, right? But eventually the cow runs out and it's got to make more milk and it takes time, right? But if you're feeding the cash cow, you can get milk time after time after time after time after time after time after time. And what you're going to find is that when you start feeding the cash cow, that the cow's going to come to you and want to give you milk. Now, how's that for a different perspective? So think about how this applies to your business. Think about how it applies to your business. If you're milking the cow, you're approaching people like you're trying to get business from them. Now, listen, don't get me wrong. I'm 100% about building business. I'm 100% all about getting business from other people. But the key is that when you approach it as if you're trying to get business from them, it's a completely different game than if you approach it like a cash cow person would, which is building relationships. And now I know some of you have seen me talk before. You're like, oh, Russ, you're always on the relationship thing. You know why? Because it works. I will tell you, it works with me, it works with real estate agents, it works with other brokers, it works with other owners, it works with other managers, it works with everybody I know. They like to have the cash cow fed. So from my perspective, some of the things that I found interesting were when the people that I was working with were feeding the cash cow, they were helping me be better, they were helping my team be better, they were helping my agents be better, and guess what? When they fed the cash cow, we wanted to go to them. Have you ever had a real estate office call you and say, hey, we want to host our meeting at your place? They voluntarily call you to do that? I used to do that all the time. And I would call the people that I knew and the people that I liked and the people that I trusted. And for some of you guys that are seeing this video, if you've seen me and my team in your real estate offices or in your new home offices, that's because you fit my bill and you qualified. You were feeding the cash cow. Me, right? And I wanted to bring my team there because I knew my team would get value. And it wasn't just getting fed, it was getting value, right? So here's a couple quick questions to ask. Do agents call me and ask me questions about anything other than your homes or the community? Do you see them on a regular basis? Or do you only see them when they come to your facility? Another question to ask would be, do I contact and communicate them about stuff other than the community? Or other than your job, or other than the inspection stuff, whatever it may be. Are you communicating with about other stuff, industry stuff? What else is going on? Is it just about getting business or are you building the relationship? Do you know what their kids' names are, what the wife's names are, what the dog's name are? Do you know anything personal about them? If you don't know anything personal about them, there's a really good chance you're milking the cow. If you have personal information on these people, there's a really good chance that you're actually feeding the cash cow. So what I like to say to you is this. It's just a small mindset shift. Think about it. Ask these couple questions that I just mentioned to you. Ask yourself those questions. Do they know your name? If you're out in public, do they know your name without you having to tell them? Do they know you that well? If they bump into you at the food store, do they know you that well? If they do, chances are you're feeding the cash cow, which is fantastic. So this is not an indictment on you guys. This is me trying to help you guys understand the best way to work with us is by feeding the cash cow. And I think what you'll find is the cow will come to you more often when you do that. You'll enjoy business more. I'll enjoy business more. And in the end, you're going to have a lot more fun and have way better relationships. Again, I'm Russ Lagan. I hope that's helpful to you, and I'll see you on next time. Bye.